Hello, my name is Mat Noy, and I'm showing up here today to share some words. I have had this feeling, this urge to share words. Back when I was a lot younger, I thought I could get away with things. I think it's one of the perks of being young, that you have some sort of an inflation. It's some sort of a bravado that you feel. You feel big, you feel invincible, you feel like you can get away with things. The truth is, back when I was younger, there were times when I was bullied for being different. I look different, I sound different from other kids. So some children decided to mess with my bicycle, and it kept happening. And one time it got so bad that I came back home walking with my broken bicycle alone, and I was crying. Well, soon enough after that, maybe like 2 years, 3 years, when I look back, I realized that I also turned out to be a bully at some points of my life. I became bad too. I had moments of power and I didn't use it the right way. Why? Because every time I change school, I change environment, even from a young age, I change myself and become a new person. Slightly new, not completely new, slightly new here and there. I think it's an innate way to deal with things when we feel that we're lacking of something. We overcompensate with something else. So during those times, I overcompensated and made myself bigger. I acted more superior. It helped in ways. But years later, as I grow older, being in high school, I regret it. I didn't like myself. So I stayed away from being a leader. I was not a good leader. And then school was over. Life is so different outside of school, but it's very interesting, and I went at it with so much bravado. I thought I could get away with everything, but I couldn't. I learned lately that yes, I can get away with some things, but I definitely cannot get away with my own feelings. A few days ago, a friend from work told me about her child being bullied at school, and it made me feel sad. She was bullied for being different. She I think camera fell off. I think she's perfect the way it is. She's perfect the way she is, and parents do so much to help kids be prepared for the world, but I suppose parents can only do so much. I don't know who will find this video or who will see this video, but it's important to ask for help. It's something that I struggle with. I went through a lot of years where I couldn't get away with my own feelings, and I tried my best to overcompensate by being superior, and I couldn't. So over the past few years, I learned to be silent, to keep myself safe. And lately that is not working. One day after work, I was not ready for having a bad news, and my partner said to me, guess what, there is a bad news. He wanted to break a bad news to me, and in my poor attempt to put it in proportions so that I don't feel affected by it, I joked, so who died? Turns out our friend took his own life, and I kept saying sorry for what I said to my partner. I wanted to go to this friend's funeral at first, but I thought I couldn't make it back to work in time. Because of the bus journey and or the travels. But it turns out that I had enough time to go, be there, and get back. For some reason, I thought I don't deserve to feel sad about it, because I didn't open up enough to him when he was around. I noticed lately that I've been losing people in my life who I didn't open up to. So this is my attempt of opening up and to like the sound of my own voice again, to like the words I use again, to give and share words that I have. This is my attempt. This friend that decided to take his own life, he always saw through me. He saw through my pretensions, he saw my desires, he saw my needs. He always have met me where I was at, treated me so kindly, so respectfully, so friendly about everything. And may you rest in peace. I'll always remember the good times, the good feeling that you brought me. I don't know if there's an afterlife. I don't know if there is a reincarnation. But I hope you find the light. And thanks for the time. So I hope I don't know who's going to find this video, who's going to see this words that I share. I hope this is of some use to you, and that you always find a way to ask for help. I'm also learning to ask for help more. Thank you.